Children, today we are going to study a graphic story, The Banyan Deer. Okay, a graphic story means, can you see the pictures over here and how dialogues have been written? So this kind of story is called your graphic story. Let's start reading. There was once a deer called Banyan Deer. He lived in a forest near Varanasi. So what is this first picture telling us? There was one deer and he lived near the forest of Varanasi. Okay, the Banyan deer was the king of a herd of 500 deers. Nearby lived another herd of deer led by their king called King Branch Deer. So there were two kings. Okay, the first one was this deer, okay, with the Banyan deer, and the second king was called King Branch Deer. Brahmadatta, the king of Varanasi. Brahmadatta is what? Who is who? He is the king of Varanasi. Was fond of hunting deer and eating venison. Venison means eating the meat of a large animal. Okay. He did not like to go out to hunt alone. So he would call the people of his town to go with him day after day. So this king, he loved hunting, okay, and he liked eating meat. So, but what was the problem with him? He never liked going to hunt. He never liked hunting alone. So he would call people of his town day after day so that they can accompany him, so that they can go out for hunting with the king. The people of the town did not like this because when they went for a hunt, their work suffered. So, what is this line telling us? The king, previously we read that the king, he used to call people so that they can go on hunt with him. But the people, they did not like that. Why they did not like it? Because their own work would suffer. Now, this conversation is happening between these all men. Okay, let us make a park and drive the deer into it. Then the king can go for a hunt whenever he wants. That way he will stop disturbing us. What this man is telling, that let's do one thing, let's make a park. Have you people gone to a park? Have you visited a park? So they are saying that they will make a park and they will put a deer in it so that the king can go for hunt whenever he wants. And this way the king used to ask the king, he used to ask them to come for hunting, no? So this way even they will not get disturbed. They made a park, planted grass in it, and built a fence all around it. They also provided water for the deer. So all these men together, they built a park. Okay, they made a park. They planted grass in it. They made fence all around it and provided water for the deer. Finally, they drove all deers into the park and shut the gate. They went to the king and told him about the park. So what did they do? They went, they put all the deers, okay, inside the park, and they closed the gate. And all of them together, they went to tell the king about the park. Oh king, our work suffers when we go for a hunt with you. So we have made a park and driven all the deers into it. You can herd them all, you can hunt all the deer you want in the park. So what they are saying is, oh king, our work suffers. It's like we get disturbed when we go for hunting with you. So we have made a park and we have driven all the deers into it. You can hunt all the deers you want in the park. So now the king can go and hunt the deers. Brahmadatta at once went to see the deer park. He saw the two deer kings. The king assured the deer kings that they will not be hunted. However, King Brahmadatta would often go to hunt the rest of the deer. So he went to see the park and he saw two deer kings. He assured them, means he promised them that you two will never be hunted. But He would often go there and he would hunt other deers. Neither my men nor I will kill you. You may roam around freely here. So here, King Brahmadatta, he's giving word to both the deer kings. Many deer were killed. One day, the banyan deer spoke to the branch deer. Why don't we send one deer from my herd one day and the next day send one from your herd? Fewer deers will be lost this way. So what they decide is, the king used to go for hunt on a regular basis, okay? So many deers were lost. So these two kings, they are discussing that one day I will send one deer from my pack and next day you send from your herd. So this way we'll be able to save few of our deers and we'll be more in number. One day it was the turn of a mother deer, and she was worried about her small baby who needed her care. She went to her king, the branch deer. O king, let the turn pass me by until my baby is old enough to get along without me. Then I will go. No, this cannot be. This cannot be. It is your turn. You have to go. So one day there was a chance of a mother deer, okay, and her baby was very small. So she goes to the king and she says that, King, let my turn be passed, means I will not go this time as my baby is very small and I need to take care of my baby. But what does the king says? No, you have to go because it's your turn. Then the mother deer went to King Banyan Deer and asked him to save her. King Banyan Deer told her that he would go in her place. The next day, the cook saw King Banyan Deer walk up and put his head on the block. So what did the other king, King Banyan Deer, he did was he told the mother that don't worry, he will go in her place and she can take care of her child. Oh, this is the deer king. He can't be killed. I must go and tell our king. So when the banyan deer, he goes to the cook recognizes him, okay? He says that he tells to himself that this is the deer king and he cannot be killed. So he must go and tell the king. The cook went to the king to inform about this. King Brahmadatta himself came to find out about this. So when the cook told the king, King Brahmadatta decides that I need to go there and see what's happening. King Banyan Deer, did I not say you would not be killed? Why are you still lying here? So King Brahmadatta asked the Banyan Deer, okay? He is like, why are you, he said that I told you, no, that you will not be harmed, you will not be killed. Then why are you lying over here? He asks, okay, you shouldn't be here. So the deer says, our great king, oh great king, a mother came with her baby and told me that it was her turn to be killed. I could not ask anyone else to take her place, so I came myself. So he explains that today a mother came with her baby, okay, and says that it was her turn to be killed. But it would be partial on the baby side, who would take care of the baby if the mother is not there. So, and it will be, and he couldn't ask, okay, he could not ask any other deer to take her place. So he decided that he will go in the place of the mother. So King Brahmadatta was touched by the deer's sacrifice. King Brahmadatta, he was very touched, like he was very so King Brahmadatta was very moved by the deer's sacrifice. So what he says is, even among human beings, I have not seen one with such compassion as you. Rise up, O dear king, I give you your life. I also give you my word that I will not hunt deer anymore. So after seeing that, the compassion, okay, the loyalty which this banyan deer had for the other herd of deers, the King Brahmadatta tells him that from today onwards I will not hunt any deer and I give you your life, Okay, I hope all of you have understood the chapter question and answer will be given to you. Thank you.